Hey guys, this is another update on what's going on with the Anime Alliance right now. Um, Recently we had something very devastating happen to the show. Um, as of right now, LuckyX101 has been suspended or terminated. We're still figuring out what exactly happened. Apparently, um, what what you guys might know from our previous video, we have before we start this new channel up, we had to get this new channel due to the fact that we had 2 strikes on our last account, and to avoid the risk of losing the account altogether, we got a new channel. But it seems there was a video on our channel from a very long time ago, very long time ago, that we did. It wasn't even a good video. It was all of us running around to the song "Close to the Heart," pretty much. And because of the fact that it was the full song in the video, I guess we got it taken down due to copyright. And being our 3rd strike, we got terminated with no kind of notice or anything, which is weird because I got you know plenty of other videos with that song in there. Like for our 4th opening theme was "Close to the Heart," and we had no problem with that. And yet, as you can see, it's really frustrating. So yeah, pretty much with that, all of the Anime Alliance, all of World Reborn, War Twilight, all of it's pretty much gone. So the question is, what do we do now? As of right now, we're trying to figure out a way. We're trying to go over any kind of way we can get the channel back the best we can. But in the worst case scenario, and probably what's going to end up happening anyway, we're probably going to have to end up just letting it go. However, the semi good news is we do have all of the footage we've ever filmed since the beginning, for the most part, to Anime Alliance. There are a few episodes and stuff from Rollerborn and other stuff that we don't have, but other than that, we do still have the footage, so we can re-show it. But instead of giving you the exact same thing, our plan is to give it to you in a brand new way, meaning for new fans and for something new for the old fans. We want to really go back to our roots and build it back up a better way. One thing that we can all agree on, from the cast at least, is that we feel as we were trying to tell the story of Anime Alliance in the beginning, it was more about us having fun just doing the show and not really about the show itself being a good story and everything. And even though the show is awesome for us because we love doing it and it's fun for us, and it's shared a whole lot of awesome memories that we have embarked on, and friendships have been formed through this show. And it's a really amazing experience being able to actually film and act on this show, and even for me personally to be able to direct and write and do it. And so but at the same time, I think we owe it to the show to really try to build it up and kind of make it the great thing that it is to us to film, and the experience and everything, and bring that awesomeness to you who can't be here and enjoy that experience with us. So we really want to make this show like the next big thing, the next big Team 4 star, the next big any live action series. We really want this to be a big thing that one day probably be on the front page of YouTube and everyone know about it. And the only way we're able to do that is if we really take it seriously and make it something you guys can really understand and get into, and say, hey, well, this is something that will probably never ever happen in any kind of format. So at least there's someone out there who actually loves anime enough to do this. I'm sorry. As I'm sending you guys this message and everything, it is pretty much the day of when I got the email saying that it's terminated. So I'm really distraught right now. However, like I said, so basically what this series will be called is the Anime Alliance Origins. Simply put, we essentially will be like a reboot for the series, because we'll probably tell the story in an entirely different way for it to make more sense. But at the same time, though, it will still lead up to Ultimate Legend. So everything Ultimate Legend is going to stay the same for the most part, and we might, tweak it a bit as how we do the story to fit the new origin story. But yeah, so if you are an old fan of Anime Alliance and you've seen all of the old stuff up until now, look forward to Origins as a new take on the series, and and a more interesting way of seeing how different backstories began, and a different way of telling it so that it makes more sense. essentially, as far as how long the series will be and how much will be considered just one thing of it, we are considering scrapping a few scenes, adding a few scenes, reanimating, like by refilming a lot of old scenes that were, so-so, and refilming them and everything. And but still, for the most part, for all you fans who are worried that all the original content will be gone, that's not true. We'll still be having a lot of the original content and everything. However, we'll be building upon it, so to speak. So, for instance, season 3 of Anime Alliance was awesome as is, I think. So for the most part, it won't really be tampered with. However, season 1 of Anime Alliance, not so much. So it might get tampered with a lot more. So that's how it works pretty much. If it needs to be edited, it will be edited, and if it needs to be added on upon, we'll add on upon. And that's our way of giving you guys back the awesome show that we love so much, but at the same time being able to make you understand the story better, so that as you watch Ultimate Legend, you can get a bigger wow factor as to what's gonna happen next. As to when the series will come out, I have no idea. It could come out anywhere between now and next year. However, like I told you guys, our next big project is Infinite Dawn, so we are focusing a lot on that new show, more so than anything right now. And of course, Ultimate Legends, of course, but for the most part, Ultimate Legends is already filmed up and ready to go for it. All we gotta do is get it edited up and stuff, and you guys will get episode 5 soon. Our animator is kind of swamped with homework, so that's why we haven't been able to get episode 5 out there yet, but it's coming soon, and it's gonna be a really big wow factor for you to understand what's going on in this storyline, because a lot of big stuff happens in it. So with that, all I can say is keep looking out for LuckyX101. We're gonna keep trying to get that channel back and make sure that it's the same. If it does come back, it may not change the fact that we'll still do Origins on this channel, just due to the fact that of course it needs to be told in a way you guys can understand. So we may keep it, we may keep that old story for you guys to kind of look back to and see where we came from, for that channel. But for the most part, we may just still do it in a way you guys can understand in Origins. So to avoid rambling on, all I can say is we're going to try our best to get the channel back. Look forward to Origins no matter what, because we're going to make this series something great one day. Look forward to episode 5 coming soon. Alright, so with that, I will see you guys later, and I'll keep you updated as to what happens. Alright, peace.